Hello to anyone who's watching this video. My name is Naeem. I'm a season 8 student and soon to be graduate, and this is my testimonial video. So to begin, I would like to say that HTC was an extremely positive experience for me in general, because before HTC I was a very pessimistic person and I didn't really care about anything at that time, and I just saw like life as a chore, and it wasn't really like a good way of living, but at that time I didn't know any better. So I just went on with my life and everything. I said, in the future I was like, okay, I'll go to college, get good grades, and maybe get a decent job at the end, like the traditional way. But after high school I realized that that wasn't what I wanted, and I was like in a dilemma. I was like, I don't know what to do. I was even thinking of joining the army. And at that time, I also, by coincidence, I think that I found Dan. And about, it was in one of his Facebook ads, if I remember correctly. And I don't know, something that he said in that video really clicked with me. And after that, I really started to research more, who was he, what he was doing, what is this program, high ticket closing, and I found out that I actually found it really interesting for me. Like I was like, oh, this is actually something that I might be able to do, And when I went to the website and everything, I saw that you can actually book a call with a past graduate to talk to them to see how it was. So I did that, and his name was Mark. Yeah, so he closed me to HTC, and I'm really happy about that. And in general, I saw that HTC was like an opportunity, like a different road, like not the traditional way of college, university, and all that. So when I joined HTC, I was like, it wasn't what I was expecting, and I think that I really changed for the better, in my opinion. I'm more of a optimistic / realist person more than anything else. And one of, I would say, my booms is the fact that my mom actually saw the progress that I made, my personal. Like, I didn't make any financial progress yet. I will start closing deal as soon as possible, as soon as I feel more comfortable closing in general. I will start making money. But my biggest success, it was like actually seeing my mom being surprised with my progress and being happy that I made this investment. Like, that was really something that really touched me in general. Like, I was really happy to see my mom happy. And right now I'm trying to close my dad. Like, that's one of my other success that I'm trying to do. Like, try to tell him about HTC and everything and how it changed me. I still haven't told him, but hopefully I'll do that as soon as possible. Other than that, HTC for me was, I wouldn't say nothing like anything I tried other than compared to school, but because I haven't tried any other programs, so I can't really tell the main differences of everything. But if I can compare it to my school, the school system, it's a night and day difference. Like, at school you're taught like general stuff, but in HTC you're learning something extremely specific, and with that specific thing you can actually make money with. And not only with learning the high ticket closing skill, but we also learn a new mindset that you never saw nowhere. And this is why I think that I changed so much, because before I thought that HTC was just like a sales stuff, oh, they give you a script for X amount of money, like the asking point was 2,500 USD. So I said, oh, okay, I pay that, and then they learn me some stuff, and that's all. But at the end I realized that this is completely different. This is not what I expected, and I'm actually happy because my investment actually became more fruitful, in my opinion, because of learning the whole philosophy behind the skill, not just the skill, but the whole idea behind it, the lifestyle that you can have and all of that. And I really think that I did the right decision of joining HTC. And this is to anyone who's watching who is skeptical about HTC. just book a call with a past graduate, like maybe even book a call with me, for example, and then I can the closer or the graduate, whatever you want to call them, can help you gauge if this is for you. And you have nothing to lose to book a call. Like, I would say, you know what, better safe than sorry, just book a call, see if it's for you, and if it's for you, you'll have that gut feeling, like, you know what, yeah, this is actually for me, you know what, I would join, like kind of like what I did. Or if you see that this is not for you, it's completely fine, just say no and move on with your life. It's not the end of the world. And if I could recommend HTC to my friend, or he wants to join, of course I'll support him, because, well, he's my friend first of all, and if he's really serious about it, of course I'll support him. As Sifu said, the ones that want to be saved, save them. The ones that don't want to be saved and just want to sit there, do nothing, well, let them be. They'll drown alone. That's one of what Sifu teaches, but not teaches, sorry, says. But if I see that my friend is really serious about it and believes and trusts in the process, like for example me as the living proof of how HTC works and worked for me, then of course I'll support them, and I'll close them, I guess, the same way that Mark did a couple of months back. There's nothing really else that I can say about like closing my friend to HTC. The investment part of HTC, the financial part for me was a little high because I live in Canada, so the price difference is bigger. But at the end I say that it's a really good investment, and I'm not sure if Sifu will increase the price of the course, but I'm not comfortable of like talking about like the investment financial, because that's not up to me. But like the time investment, for example, that is something that I wish I could improve on myself. Because if I knew what I was getting from HTC, I would have, from week one, technically, I would have invested a lot of time. Because one of my biggest problems, is procrastination. Like, I procrastinate a lot. And I also had school, so that didn't help. But anyway, I was studying at the same time of HTC. I had a couple of exams on my way, but the procrastination really got to me. And if I could change one thing, if I knew all of this, it would be quit my procrastination. But again, old habits do die hard. And I wish that I was different, but hey, we can improve ourselves. So I will try to improve myself and stop the procrastination. It will be hard, but I'm up for the challenge. And in general, I really enjoyed my time with HTC, and I hope this video was helpful for anyone who is watching this as a testimonial video. And also I would like to thank you, Sifu, personally, because the time that you take out of your life, busy life, is really appreciated for not only me but everyone in the family. And yeah, I'm just really grateful that someone like you, who already has a lot of success, is willing to take time out of his day to help others who's trying to achieve success. And I really appreciate that in general. So thank you for listening to whoever was listening, and goodbye.